So this is how to sow and grow salad leaves. Now, growing salad is a fantastic crop for any gardener. It's fairly easy and quick to grow, and therefore it's perfect for beginners. But then more established gardeners can get involved with introducing a real interesting mix of colours and flavours and textures. There's loads of different options available, so you can produce a salad bowl that's really exciting. So obviously, salad leaves would incorporate lettuce, but there's loads of others as well. So there's your rocket, there's your endive, there's clatonia, there's even dandelions. There's loads of different options of salad leaves, and all of them are basically grown the same way. Now, the beauty of salad is that you can start it fairly early in the season, and you can be sowing it through till pretty late. So if you're sowing under cover, you can start as early as January, and then if you're sowing outside, you can start in March. And then you can be sowing all the way through till October. And that way you can basically be eating homegrown salad more or less all the way through the year. So you've got a few different options with how you approach sowing salad. You can sow in a module tray and keep it in the greenhouse and then plant it out, or you can sow it exactly where you want it to grow. When sowing indoors, you can either use the pricking out method, and do check out our separate video that explains exactly how to approach that. I personally like to use a module tray, sowing a few seeds in each module, and then you pick out the weakest seedlings and you're just left with nice strong plants. Now, salad leaves don't need to be buried terribly deep, so all you're going to do in your module tray is make a very shallow depression with your finger in each hole. Salad seed tends to be fairly small, but it's not too hard to get hold of a few seeds. You're aiming for about 2 or 3 seeds and sprinkle them into each of the depressions. Now, the reason we're not just fiddling around and trying to put 1 seed in each hole is to give yourself the maximum chance of 100% germination across the whole module tray. Now, once you've got your seeds into the tray, take a little bit of compost and sprinkle it on top, just enough to cover. That's all it needs. Then water and keep them inside a cool greenhouse. Now, the thing to remember with salad leaves is, unlike many of the crops that we discuss in these videos, these don't like to be too warm. If it's very warm, you'll find that they won't germinate. So if you're in the middle of a heat wave in the middle of summer, avoid sowing salad leaves. Wait till it's cooled down a bit, and certainly don't worry about supplementing any heat, even in winter. Now, when your little seedlings start to pop up out of the tray, if you have more than 1 in each of the sections, just pull out the weakest seedlings till you're just left with 1 good, strong, healthy looking seedling in each hole. And that's what you're going to grow on until it's time to plant them out. Now, when you're selecting your varieties, remember that there are certain salad varieties that are designed to be grown in summer. They'll tend to describe themselves as more bolt resistant and heat resistant. And then there are certain ones that are designed to be grown in winter, and they'll be much more frost hardy. So make sure that you are selecting the right varieties for the time of year that you want to grow. And once you've planted your salad out and it's growing out in your garden, or say in your polytunnel if you're protecting it over winter and growing it inside, then think about how you're harvesting it. You don't need to cut off the whole head of lettuce in order to make a salad. If instead you harvest from the outside of the lettuce head, just take the leaves you want. It will continue to grow and continue to create more and more leaves. So you'll get a lot more salad off 1 lettuce head if you just take leaves from the outside rather than taking the whole head. Now, if you want to have a go at growing some of the more interesting salad varieties that are out there, check out our seed range on shegrowsveg.com.